little dove. How are you? I hope you're doing great. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. It's been a little while since I've done a clothing haul, so that's what I'm going to do today. And this is featuring GAMISS. Everything in this clothing haul video was provided to me by GAMISS free of charge. Just a little disclaimer there that I have to include. So this is a really long, really long wintry sweater. It's actually so long that I can totally wear it as a dress. Like, it goes to my knees. And in the ad picture for it, it doesn't quite go that long, so I'm not sure if the sweater itself is just, longer than advertised, or maybe this is a problem that I run into a lot with dresses. The length is always a little longer than I think it will be because my legs are really short. So dresses that are really short are usually not a problem for me because they're not actually that short on me. So I really love the winter pattern on this sweater. Well, actually, the first thing I really noticed about this sweater was the quality of the fabric, because it's not something that I run into often with these clothing hauls. The sweater fabric is really nice, really soft, really thick. It was surprisingly soft, I would say, like really comfortable. The sleeves are, of course, really long, and this big turtleneck, cowl neck thing is not something that I typically wear, but I do like how it looks in this instance. On me anyway. I'm not sure if I would like wear it, just around town or whatever, because of the length issue. Like I said, it kind of goes to my knees, which is like a little bit of an awkward length. Like, I feel like it should be a little shorter, and I may have like my mom take it up for me or something. Because she has a sewing machine. But you can wear the neck folded over twice like that, like I just showed you there. Or you can be weird and pull it all the way up your face. But folded over once seems to be the sweet spot for this. Okay, so that's the red printed sweater. This is a long sleeved gray shirt with a sequin silhouette of, well, I like to think of it as a reindeer, but I think in the description it's called an elk. These sequins were actually like I really love how it looks, but I don't really like how the sequins feel. They're not the flexible moving kind, like on a mermaid pillow. They are sewn down flat, so they're kind of like rough if you brush your hand against them the wrong way or something. And it has this really long drop shoulder seam. Like, this is almost at my elbow, so that was something that I noticed just now when I was trying it on there. The back is nice and long. The whole shirt is nice and long, which is something that I generally look for in clothing. It's just how I like to wear my shirts. It's been kind of a struggle with this trend of like really short shirts and crop tops and stuff. This is a red plaid cape cloak, and it's high-low, and it has a faux fur trimmed hood. I saw a couple of these little cape cloak deals, and I just had to grab them because it's like a wearable blanket. Like, it's, totally socially acceptable. So why wouldn't you want one of these? The faux fur is pretty standard. Nothing terrible about it. It's not falling off in my hands and little hairs everywhere or anything. It's really soft. I do kind of wish that the faux fur trim was a little thicker, like wider. Like, it seems a little thin, but overall, not really any complaints about it. I generally like how it looks. And the hood, of course, is totally functional, looks good, and it's really, really cute. And here's me just being weird with the camera. While I was recording this, I also I was like watching a TV show at the same time. So I look over at my TV occasionally. But yeah, the closure for it is I don't know what you would call this. It's not like a hook and loop. It's like a button and loop kind of thing. I kind of wish that the loops weren't so wide, or that it was adjustable in some form, that like you could pull, like one of those like elastic things where you can tighten it, but it's not. This is I think this one is called something plaid sleeve raglan top, and it's kind of like a casual, it almost looks like a pajama top, but it's not. I really like the plaid trim, and I really like this open neckline shape, how it's sort of a scoop neck and then goes down to a v-neck. I really, really like that. I don't really have anything with this neckline shape, so I like it quite a lot. It's so hard to find, like, just go on and on about these things. This is also, I don't think it's quite a high-low, but the back is definitely lower than the front. But the front isn't really high. I mean, I don't know. I guess that still qualifies as a high-low. But this is very comfortable, and I think it's really cute. These are some printed leggings. My main problem with these leggings are that they are not opaque. So, well, for one, again, me with the short legs, I have a lot of extra fabric, so it's like, a lot of it is bunched up around my ankles, and I have a lot of, this is good in this case. There's deuce. This is good in this case because I have a lot that I can pull up around my thighs, which are quite big, and I have to have the extra fabric there, otherwise the fabric is stretched out and it's not opaque, like I said. So it's like, you can see towards the bottom of my legs it actually looks opaque and black, and then towards the top of my thighs the color is like stretched out, so it starts to get like a little bit see-through, and it doesn't really look as black as the bottom. So I have to pull it up and, like, I don't know, give more fabric to the top of my legs. Next up is another pair of leggings with a different print, and this one is very, very festive, with snowflakes and bells and presents and little reindeer and Christmas trees. And here I am again with the pulling up the fabric towards the top of my leg, because you can really see how the stretched out black legging is almost starting to look like brown or so. But it's like the leggings aren't opaque cotton, they're this sort of spandexy material that's very stretchy and good, but like I said, it doesn't really hold its color when stretched out. But they're very, very soft and smooth, which is good. Yeah, I think they're pretty cute. I'm not really usually one for these printed leggings. I know that they are a pretty popular trend with a lot of people now, with all kinds of different crazy prints, but I'm usually pretty basic. So this was a fun little change. This is a hoodie that I really, really like, and it says, "Baby, it's cold outside." And this is in the color, I believe, deep red. It has a little snowflake, it has long, long sleeves, which of course I like. One thing about this hoodie is, like, look at this, the drop sleeve is like even longer than on the other one. That's like at my elbow, which is interesting. Like, usually a drop sleeve is just a couple inches past the shoulder, so it's almost uncomfortable because you're not really used to feeling a hem there or seam there, but not a big deal. I think that this hoodie would have a lot more to offer if it were a thick, warm sweatshirt type of hoodie. The fabric is it's just a thin, like, long sleeve shirt type. It's not really one for keeping warm. But I think that if it were a really, really thick hoodie, they're doozy, and had really nice thick drawstrings here, like these are also very thin, that this hoodie would be really, really perfect. But for the price, it's totally fine, and it's super cute. Next up is this dress. Now, this was one of these things where, I kind of just got this on a whim and thought, I don't know if I'm even really going to like this, but I do really like it, although I have a couple of problems with it. I really love the mesh back panel, and I love the keyhole in the back, and I love the cage design in the front, and this sort of faux cardigan sleeve seam there. We're adjusting the camera. I do like the buttons for the most part and everything. I think that this dress was really, really good. That the concept of it was really, really good, but the execution, not so much. I feel like if it had a bit of better cinching or elastic right under the bust and held a better shape, then it would be really, really great. Like, and I think that's its biggest downfall, that there's no, or even like a belt would work well for this seam right under the bust here. And of course, this very well could be a problem with just my body type, but I think it would define a better difference between the top and the skirt portion. This is a long sleeve shirt with the words "slay all day" on it. I think this pairs really, really well with these leggings, and it's actually a really cute outfit. This again is the sort of just long sleeve t-shirt type of material, And we've got the word is blank for my mind right now. But there's the off shoulder deal. It's like open neck, so you can decide which side you want to have off your shoulder, or if you just want it to generally be like a big boat neck style at the top. And we see Santa and his reindeer. So this was really cute. I liked this one a lot. This, I think, was my favorite of all of the items. And the color and the pattern and the detail, those were the biggest factors here. I really love this shoulder seam detail. It's asymmetrical, so it's only on one side with the 3 wooden buttons. And the color is like a wine red, like a burgundy maroon color. I like how the snowflake pattern is only really at the top of it, like the upper third of the sweater. I do like how it goes off both shoulders and looks really nice that way. I think that it, of course, would also be better, if it were an actual knitted sweater, and it would be just really cozy and thick and stuff. And I think my biggest pet peeve with these types of shirts is the material. It's just fashion only. It would be really cool if the sweater pattern were actually knitted into a sweater rather than just being printed to look like a sweater. But this, like I said, was totally my favorite. The cut and design of it overall, I think, really complimented me anyway. And I don't know, I just felt like this was really super cute. I actually still have it on. And this, I think I would definitely wear pretty regularly. The next thing that I have to show you is another cape or cloak. And this one has that really cool chain detail, which I really like. And I like that this one is darker and more flowy than the other one. There's the chain detail with the little diamond brooches on the sides. This one also has a faux fur trimmed hood, and it makes me feel like quite Game of Thronesy. So I don't know. I like it. I'm not doing very well with my narration, so forgive me, but I could see myself maybe doing some sort of role play in this, some sort of Winter Witch type of thing. That might be kind of nice to do. Again, of course, the whole overall quality of it would be a lot better if the fabric was thicker and the fur was thicker and all of that, but it's really not bad. Again, I would say definitely for the price, totally worth it. I'm not so great at filling silence. But anyways, so this was my little winter clothing haul with GAMISS. I'll put all of the links in the description to all of the items that I showed you today. Thank you so much